Once upon a time, in a small bakery on the edge of a bustling town, a kind baker named Mrs. Maple decided to create her most special treat yet. Carefully mixed her gingerbread dough, added just the right amount of spice, and shaped it into a cheerful little man. She gave him raisin eyes, a tiny cherry nose, and buttons made of colorful candy. After baking him to perfection, she placed him on the counter and said, "I'll call you Ginger Fred." As the warm aroma of ginger filled the air, something magical happened. Fred wiggled his arms, stretched his legs, and hopped to life. "Wow, what a wonderful day to be a gingerbread man," he exclaimed. Mrs. Maple gasped in delight. "You're alive! What a surprise!" But Fred couldn't stay still for long. "Thank you for making me, Mrs. Maple, but I want to see the world." And before she could stop him, Fred dashed out the door. Fred ran down the lively street, laughing and singing, "Run, run, as fast as you can't catch me. I'm Ginger Fred, the gingerbread man." The townsfolk stopped and stared as the living cookie zipped past. His first stop was the market square, where he saw a group of children flying kites. "Hello, kids, what fun you're having," Fred called. The children noticed him and shouted, "A gingerbread man! Let's catch him!" But Fred was too quick. "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm Ginger Fred, the gingerbread man," he sang, dashing away. Next, Fred came to a peaceful meadow, where a family of rabbits nibbled on fresh grass. "Hello, rabbits. What's it like living here in the open?" Fred asked. "Oh, it's lovely. But you'd better be careful," said one rabbit. "You're small and sweet. Someone might try to eat you." Fred laughed. "Not me. I'm too fast for anyone." And off he went, hopping through the tall grass. After running for hours, Fred reached the river bank. There he met a clever fox lounging in the shade. "Well, well, what's this? A walking gingerbread man?" said the fox with a sly grin. "That's me, Ginger Fred," Fred replied. "I've outrun everyone so far." The fox raised an eyebrow. "Impressive, but you'll need help crossing this wide river. Hop on my tail and I'll take you across." Fred hesitated, but saw no other way. He climbed onto the fox's tail, and the fox waded into the water. "The river gets deeper here. Better move to my back," the fox said. Fred carefully climbed up. Halfway across, the fox said, "Now sit on my head so you don't get wet." Fred scooted up, but just as the fox opened his mouth to snap him up, Fred jumped with all his might. "Nice try, Mr. Fox," Fred shouted, landing safely on the far bank. Exhausted, but exhilarated, Fred decided it was time to head home. He ran back through the meadow, the market square, and finally to Mrs. Maple's bakery. She was waiting for him, her face lighting up as he entered. "Oh, Fred, I was so worried about you," she said, scooping him up gently. Fred smiled. "I've seen so much of the world, but I think I belong here with you." From that day on, Fred stayed in the bakery, greeting visitors and sharing stories about his daring adventures. Mrs. Maple even baked him some gingerbread friends so he'd never feel lonely again. And so, Fred lived happily ever after.